Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today it's just going to be something different because it's not going to be what I'm normally doing. I had to stop a minute. One of the guys that I work with passed away. He passed away suddenly, and anyway, I had shown him a goblet I'd made a while back, and he loved it, and he wanted me to make a couple of goblets for him and his wife. What I'll do though is just make one goblet with two captive rings on there. And I told him at the time that, you know, I'd get to it as soon as I could, but I didn't know when. And now I kick myself and wish that I had made it while he was still here. But anyway, here's to you, Brian. I wanted to make this. I'm going to give it to your wife. And like you asked me to do. Okay? And anyway, so I'm going to get right to it. This fat wood here, I've had for a while. It has a piece of a bullet in there. It got sheared off when I was cutting through it with the chainsaw. So it's got a piece of a bullet in it. Brian used to be he was a veteran also. And I'm thankful for him serving our country. Okay, and so I just want to say thank you to his family and for his service and all you've gone through. And I want to make this for him. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I have to make pieces separately, so I got to try to figure this out as I'm... Okay, I'm going to get this bullet out first. This piece of a bullet out first. This is old. This is very old. I showed him a bullet that I had gotten out of a former piece of fat wood, and he said that was from the Civil War. That was very old. It was a musket. It came from a musket. So that had to have come way back when. This right here doesn't look like it's that old. I don't know. I don't know much about guns. Y'all might. You tell me if you know what that is. Whoops, I dropped it. Oh, well, I dropped it right there. Let's see. Okay. That doesn't look that old to me. Not on that. But the other one is very old. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for serving our country and protecting our country and the things that you've done and what you've gone through. We can't imagine. I just want to thank you. And so anyway, we're going to get started. I got a nice juicy piece of fat wood here, and we'll make the goblet. Okay, and I roughed it out some, and then I put it to shape some, so I'm going to make a tenon. It's not going to be this long. It's not going to be real long. Okay, so anyway, I got to rough it out some more, but what I want to do is just go ahead and make a tenon, put it on chuck so it's much sturdier than being on the spur drive. All right, and I hope that y'all can join me. Okay, we'll see you then. All right, I got it on the chuck. Made tenon. In order to make it for this tenon, it's still the spigot jaws. I just don't want to have to change them out. I've got to order another chuck because my other chuck, my smaller chuck that I love, messed up. The gear stripped in it, and I didn't have it that long, and that's just a crying shame. And I went back online to order the gear, and it's discontinued with the chuck. So I think they were having a lot of problems with a cheap gear or something in there that just stripped. I don't know, but I'm very disappointed in that because that was a good sized chuck. So we'll just go from what I have. I don't like using smaller tenons for large pieces because they can break off. But we'll do whatever we can do, okay? So anyway, I'm going to start shaping the cup. I got to smooth out some more and get past this area. And then we'll start forming the cup, okay? All right, and I hope y'all can join me. And we'll see you then.
you.